morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, it's time to have a look at Obsidian Flames. We have got almost every product revealed for Obsidian Flames now, at least all the ones we're expecting. I suppose we could still get some surprises. So with all of that borne in mind, it's time to go and have a look at the pre-order guide for Obsidian Flames. Now, I'm going to tell you what I always tell you in this situation, and that is, I'm going to tell you about the set, about what the products are, what you should buy, etc., etc. That's where the advice is going to come in this video. I cannot tell you where to pre-order. And the real simple answer is, I don't live in every single place in the entire world, so I don't know. My advice is always, if you have a good local game store, please use your local game store, because if you look after them, they will look after you. But in terms of online stores, etc., I can't really recommend for every country in the world. What I would say is, try and support your local game store if you have a good one. Otherwise, try and support stores that are good and don't scalp when they get the opportunity. And try and be a regular at a store, because the more often you go to a particular store, the more often you will be looked after. Good. So with that borne in mind then, Obsidian Flames. This is the new set, the new Charizard set. It looks awesome. The hook of the set is that it is going to be the first set which introduces type-shifted Terra EXs. So we've already seen on the booster packs that we've got Lightning-type Tyranitar and Darkness-type Charizard, but we've also been told, just in, on the website, we have been told that we're also going to be getting Ice-Q and Vespiquen as other types. We have not been told what those types are yet, unfortunately, but we know we're getting type-shifted Terra EXs of Ice-Q and Vespiquen. And they're Pokemon I've both got a bit of a soft spot for, so that's kind of cool. So that's kind of the set. It is coming out on the 11th of August, which, as previously mentioned, is the first day of the World Championships in Yokohama, Japan. But there are a couple of actually genuinely relevant things here. First of all, pre-releases. I am actually going out to Japan 2 weekends before the World Championships, which means I'll miss the pre-releases for these, because the pre-releases will be the weekend I fly over and the weekend I'm there before Worlds. Please bear this in mind. If you're going to Worlds, bear this in mind for your travel, because the pre-releases are happening the weekends before Worlds. You have been warned. And then also, like I've said, no, this is not going to be legal for the World Championships. They wouldn't do that. That would just not work. So what are available? Obviously, you've got your booster boxes and your booster packs. These are the same as always. Remember, with the new pull rates they introduced in Scarlet and Violet, you now get a minimum of 1 holo, 2 reverse holo per pack, which is pretty lovely, and then hopefully you go from there. Otherwise, you should be expecting a very similar thing to most sets, although it is actually very much worth pointing out here that because this is essentially based on one Japanese set, Ruler of the Black Flame, that means that collection-wise there are a bunch of things that are interesting. There's only 12 illustration rare, as opposed to 36 in Paldea Evolved. There's only 6 special illustration rares, as opposed to 18 in Paldea Evolved. Basically, everything is 1/3 of what you might expect, because it's coming from one Japanese set rather than 3. So in terms of collecting illustration rares, etc., this set is going to be significantly easier. You have been told. Now, in terms of Elite Trainer boxes, there are again 2 that are available. We've got the regular and the Pokemon Center exclusive. Please remember that the Pokemon Center exclusive, as the name might suggest, is only available at the Pokemon Center, which only ships to the US, Canada, and the UK. And I know there are a bunch of people in other countries that really want the Pokemon Center to ship to them. We can have that discussion on another day. But for today, it is really important to note they are the only 3 countries to which the Pokemon Center Online will ship. So if you're not in one of those countries and you want the Pokemon Center exclusive, you will need to find another way to get it. Now, in terms of the contents, it's quite simple. They are standardized pre-Scarlet and Violet. They were not standardized. It would be weird. They would change set to set. Now it's nice and simple. They are exactly the same, but the Pokemon Center exclusive has 2 extra packs and 1 extra promo. This time around, the promo is Charmander, an amazing artwork rare, And it's important to note, like always, that no matter which one you buy, you will get the regular Charmander, but the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box will have the Pokemon Center stamped Charmander, as one might expect. But regardless of which one you buy, you will get the Charmander. It is an amazing promo, and we absolutely love it. So yeah, Elite Trainer box is good. And for the third set in a row, yes, I've got my pre-order in for the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box. I never got Elite Trainer boxes really much at all in the Sword and Shield era and before, but with Scarlet and Violet, you give me exclusive promos. I got both of the ones for Scarlet and Violet, I got Paldea Evolved, and I've got this one on pre-order. Obviously. Now, as we've come to expect, we do here have a booster bundle as well. Booster bundle hasn't changed. It is 6 packs for the price of 6 packs. If you want to get yourself a bunch of packs, this is a great way to do so, but it is exactly that. 6 packs, no promos, nothing else. It is very literally 6 packs put in a cardboard box and sold for the price of 6 packs. I will also say, if you ever find these selling off, and I've seen them selling off sometimes, these are great products to buy if you find them cheaply. Now, the Build and Battle Kit is going to be available. Now, this is what you get at pre-releases, but then they are, as you know, nowadays sold after the release of the set in various places. You get yourself a bunch of cards with which to make a deck, 4 packs and a promo. The promos have not yet been revealed, I'm sorry. Sometimes when these first get listed, the promos get put up there. That's nice, we like it when that happens. That hasn't happened here. I can't tell you what the promos are, I am sorry. Fingers crossed they're good. And then obviously you're going to be able to get the Build and Battle Stadium, which is a similar kind of thing, but you get 2 Build and Battle kits, 3 packs, and then some extra stuff like energy and burn and poison markers. Basically everything you need to do to get a 2-player pre-release going at home. They're pretty cool products, honestly. And I've also seen these selling off a bit lately. And yeah, these are, again, if you can pick these up cheaply, because you get your 2 pre-release promos, bunch of packs and everything else, these are great products. If you ever see these on sale, they're ones I would highly recommend. Even not on sale, they're cool products, because you get 2 Build and Battle kits, and each of them has a pre-release promo in them. And that's awesome. Now, in terms of the blisters, the 3-pack blisters feature an Eevee and a Houndstone. Now, the Eevee is a promo we've seen like 1 billion different times over in Japan and other Asian territories. It's a generic Eevee. It's not particularly good, it's not particularly playable, but it is a brand new, never-before-seen Eevee. It's a proper promo. If you're doing your Black Star promo collection, you're going to need it, and it's Eevee, so it's cool. Now, the Houndstone I actually kind of like, but I fear it's not going to be good enough. This is again an exclusive promo. It is mechanically unique. It is a new card. And for 2 energy, you can put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile into your hand, which is literally Junk Hunt, which is an attack that was so good it ruled the format for a while and led to a bunch of cards getting banned. Problem is, Junk Hunt was single energy on a basic. This is 2 energy on a stage 1, and Sableye, one of the reasons, and it wasn't the only reason, it wasn't always played with this, but it did have Puzzle of Time, which was an item card that could get you any 2 cards, so you would Junk Hunt for Puzzle of Time, which would then let you get any 2 cards. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. Houndstone is not on that level, but it's still a brand new mechanically unique card, so it's kind of cool. Now, in terms of 1-pack blisters, we have got ourselves the Pour Me, which I'm a big fan of because it was a Korokoro magazine promo, and I'm an absolute sucker for magazine promos. The thing is, we don't have the other one yet. And I don't know why. I don't understand this. I've not seen them be revealed, where we only get one and not the other. Some websites have started putting Pour Me up, but not the other one. If you want my opinion, I do believe there is going to be a second one. Since they started doing these 1-pack blisters, we've always had a second one. So I do believe very strongly that there will be a second one. It's just super duper weird to me that we don't have a second one for the minute. I wish I could give you a better explanation. I can't. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I can't give you a better explanation. Hopefully at some point in the not too distant future, it's going to come along, and that's going to be lovely. Now, we also have the Check Lane blisters. These feature King Gambit and Annihilate, and my advice for these is the same as my advice I always give you for these Check Lane blisters. Don't buy them. Because essentially what these Check Lane blisters are is 1 pack, and 3 regular cards from Scarlet and Violet. They're not special in any way. There's no alternate holo, there's no alternate art, there's not even a promo number. It's literally just 3 cards you could have pulled from Scarlet and Violet, and not particularly great cards, and then a pack. But they're not cheap enough. So basically my advice here is quite simple. Don't bother. Like, if you want to keep a sealed collection, brilliant, that's fine. If you want to particularly get the evolution line in question, again, fine. Outside of that, don't recommend these very highly. I'm sorry. Right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Unless I've missed something dumb, and if I have, as always, please do let me know in the comment section, that should be all of the products that are coming for Obsidian Flames. So now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of these products you're excited about. Tell me which ones you're going to be going for. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely Andrew Kincaid, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now, and I am happy to confirm is very much a very, very lovely person. Come to my aid a couple times and just a generally fantastic person. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.